Now we know about the QoS requirements of the app. We could begin to choose the transport layer service. There are two of them, TCP and UDP. The first one implements reliable transfer. This is the perfect for the text-based application, isn't it? What it does is that, hey, packets can still be lost in the network, but TCP implemented a mechanism such that it will try to resend and recover from the loss. So, guaranteeing reliable transport between sending and receiving processes. A second function it implements is this, flow control. This is to try to slow the sender down in case the receiver here is having trouble playing back the video. Okay? Or the buffer space here at the receiver is already full, meaning the viewer there is probably hitting the pause and doing something else. And there's really no need of sending more video frames. Okay, so flow control here is to adapt the rate the sender is sending out content such that it does not overwhelm the receiver. Third is called congestion control. The purpose is this. The senders might be sending the data in an easy pace, but you see, congestions might occur in the middle of the network. And when that happens, packets get dropped. And the worst is that if there are more traffic coming in, you guys will just be competing for the network bandwidth or the buffer space really, really bad. And packet will get dropped more, right? Sending more doesn't really help because it just makes it worse. So in congestion control, it's also important that the sender here, okay, in TCP, try to slow down such that sending just the right amount of bit rate, therefore the network is not overloaded. So the technique is similar to what the sender of TCP is doing to slow down. In congestion control, if the network is congested, if the network is overwhelmed, we also slow down the sending process. And now, what comes next are the drawback of TCP. TCP does not provide any of these. It does not guarantee delay. It does not guarantee a minimum network bandwidth, and it does not guarantee that the data is going to be sent in a secure way. Another drawback is this. Before you can guarantee its reliable transfer, it's better controlled, the sender and the receiving process will need to establish a connection. So it's connection oriented. So there's a certain setup process, okay, before we can really send the messages. So yeah, there is a bit of startup delay, so to speak. And UDP service, it's the complete opposite of TCP. It's not reliable at all. Okay, so there's no retransmission to try to recover from losses. So it does not provide reliability. It does not try to control so that the receiver will not be overwhelmed. It will not try to control so the network will not be overwhelmed. It does not guarantee timing, throughput, security either, but it also does not have the connection setup delay. So this is probably the only good aspect of the UDP if you think about it. Now, why? Then why bother having UDP at all? Well, hey, you see, the advantage of UDP is this, right? So if you really want to send messages quickly, yeah, that's one reason you pick UDP. Another reason is this. If you recall back, now, UDP is doing unreliable data transfer. Is there content that does not require reliability? Yes, there are. So, for audio, video, or for real-time applications, The choice is often the UDP.